shoot, I said that you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talker, no riddling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the scene, you know that it's scorching. What's the man with king? No response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot, what said that you claim?
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. This what you wanted, huh?
Peace and blessings, and welcome back to Xbox Frontline News with your boy, the King. Now, we got a chance to see the Nintendo Direct pop up today, and that was a thing. So if you want to know about that video and that stuff like that, you can see it at the end. I got a video that I did with the daily news drops, King's Corners. You can check that out. And one of the first things I did was a Nintendo Direct. So go check that out, see my opinions on that and what's going on. And remember, next week we have 2 more Directs with Nintendo, which is kind of crazy. All right. So we also have information on these port-begging ponies trying to sneak in and infiltrate the real leader of the generation. It's kind of crazy, but I told you it will happen. These individuals are definite weirdos, but we've bailed them out, and we found out exactly who they are and what games that they did try to sneak over right past our nose. Man, I could smell BS a mile away, and it smells like port begging ponies. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. You know how we do. We're going to run it up on these bumps. We're going to keep the boot on Kong's neck this whole generation. Spend them out of business. But the hell with that. We got Ubisoft doing Ubisoft things, and you want to know more about that. And we also have a crap ton of Call of Duty information. Today is the abbreviated show because it's Thursday, and Fight Night Friday is tomorrow. So everybody get ready. And I don't know who said, do you have to be a member to be in Fight Night Fridays? No, you're not. You're just welcome. Everybody's welcome. You know, members are the lifeblood of the channel. Members dictate pace. If members want to play Call of Duty, then we're going to play Call of Duty. If members want to play Street Fighter, we're going to play Street Fighter. If they want to play Mortal Kombat, we're going to play Mortal Kombat. It's whatever the members want to do. But if you are a regular gamer, you want to jump in, you a sub, you want to get in, we could play. But if a member jumps in and they want to play something else, hope you got Game Pass, because mainly that's what we pick from. Ubisoft's employees are worried about the layoffs after Tencent's deal. On Thursday afternoon, Ubisoft announced that it was formally forming a new subsidiary company with Tencent that would include the company's 3 biggest franchises along with a number of studios. This has led to a number of employees within Ubisoft to become worried about mass layoffs happening in the next coming month, either before or after the deal with Tencent is completed. I thoroughly agree with you. I wholeheartedly stand with you. I definitely agree that there will be mass layoffs when it comes to this. The money that they did give them to form these studios and stuff like that will not include the majority of you. But you got to also realize at the end of the day, Tencent understood the precarious spot that Ubisoft was in. Ubisoft was in a do-or-die situation. They stocks are down to $1.46. Not long after the deal was announced, multiple current Ubisoft employees reached out to express feelings of uneasiness and concern about the future of the company. Specifically, those not working on Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Rainbow Six. Those are the 3 franchises in which the subsidiary group will form around these titles. Yes, if you are on the outskirts of those 3 titles and franchises, titles, yeah, I would definitely be seeking employment in other places at the moment. Your your standing in the company is precarious at the moment. In an internal email acquired by Insider Gaming, Ubisoft's Marie-Sophie of Walpart said that she understands that there's uncertainty and questions surrounding what's going to happen. She also tried to calm any worries about those not working on those 3 franchises. I also want to be clear, if you're not currently working on these 3 brands, it doesn't mean that your work doesn't matter, your work matters any less, she said. The agreement will benefit all of Ubisoft, giving us the means to spark more innovation, creativity across the board. This marks the beginning of a new chapter, and you play a vital role in shaping it. That's the same exact thing Bungie said before they laid off damn near everybody, gutted all the public relations, destroyed the morale of the company, took it straight down the tired, desperate road that Bungie's in right now. Messing with Sony, Bungie is never Bungie again. This is the same thing that's going to happen. I hope it didn't happen, but I thought that Tencent was the absolute worst people that can actually purchase them or get in a business deal. See, Tencent, in a sense, really can't go out and do the wholehearted purchase. Remember what I was asking for Microsoft to do? What they can do is give you money. What Tencent is wonderful at is giving you money. They can write it off. They can do this. They can do that. But they do want that money back. They do want their interest. Despite the messaging, however, some aren't buying it. We feel we feel effed up if we're not in the big 3. One of the current Ubisoft's employees said under the condition of anonymity that they can say these things in an email, but when it comes down to it, we feel like we know where priorities are. Listen, the top is going to get the bulk of that money. You already saw what happened. It's not a trickle-down effect. Another employee currently working on an unannounced project said, I want to think our team is okay right now, but I don't know. He said, you think they have at least some sort of clarity for us before publicly announcing this deal. That's another thing. You talk to your team first, then you announce it publicly. No, they went public first, then talk to the team. That lets you know where your priorities are. We just want to know what's going on, one source said. I feel sorry for them, 100%, because, listen, I think the performance of Assassin's Creed Shadows helped get the deal done. I always tell you, one good game doesn't mean that it's going to stop what the industry is doing and where the industry is going. Honestly, in my opinion, some money ain't all money ain't good, bro. Just ain't. Ubisoft forming a new subsidiary with Tencent valued at $4.3 billion. That's more than what the company was worth when I just reported that it was worth $1.3 billion. So the new subsidiary is worth more than 3 times that actual price. Well, 2.5 times. Ubisoft announced that it will be forming a new subsidiary with Tencent valued at approximately 4 billion euros, and that equals $4.3 billion. Tencent will be investing 1.6 billion euros for 25% stake, with the new subsidiary set to include IPs including Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Rainbow Six. It would also include Ubisoft studios located in Montreal, Quebec, Sherbrooke, Singere, Barcelona, and Sofia. In an internal email to staff that has been acquired by Insider Gaming, Ubisoft Yves Guillemot said that the move will mark a milestone in Ubisoft history. The historic agreement is above all a recognition of extraordinary work you have been doing for years. That's a lie. The value of these 3 brands directly reflect your individual collective talent and efforts in which allow us to create these beloved franchises, Guillemot said. I kindly, man. you want to say that that's BS, and you want to say, for years Ubisoft has been very good to the community, and for years they have been very bad. If Ubisoft was a zodiac sign, they'd be a Gemini. Two-Face. Absolutely Two-Face. talking out of this side, talking out of that side, being this way or being that way. Absolutely, that's exactly what Ubisoft would be. Personally, Tencent waited for what Assassin's Creed Shadows was doing in order to make a move. Because remember, they was at the table first. But I believe the moves that Microsoft and EA made was substantial enough for Tencent to take notice. And they probably looked at those three franchises, Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Rainbow Six. This is a direct result of your incredible work you've done in making these franchises iconic, she said. Oh, man. You can see the writing on the wall, and the writing it's just not cool. You know, it's the writing on the wall is bad. This is how it started. And I think these golden parachutes is going to be given out to these guys, and then the rest of the company is they're going to leave them scraping and scrounging. Just my opinion. Assassin's Creed continues to be a bright spot for Ubisoft. Assassin's Creed Shadows puts up the second highest day one sales and revenue in Assassin's Creed franchise history. It's good to see that this game actually is living up to the lofty expectations of the company. The big number comes just 4 days after Ubisoft said Assassin's Creed Shadow had broken 2 million. They needed a hit. But the official Assassin's Creed Twitter, over 3 million players for Assassin's Creed Shadows. Second highest day one sales revenue in Assassin's Creed franchise history. Biggest Ubisoft day one ever in PlayStation Digital Store. Biggest community ever with over 40 million hours already played. Justice is forged in the shadows. Man. Now it's Shadows has put up the second highest day one sales revenue in Assassin's Creed franchise history. There's nothing to sneeze at, especially when considering the conditions surrounding this game. I'm a parrot that sentiment. Honestly, 3 million. Thank God. Thank God. It gives them a respite, and it also allowed Tencent to pull the trigger on the deal that they wanted to make. So all I can say is kudos to them because it was well needed. Amid another company that's failing miserably, Warner Brothers is definitely going down the tubes fast. Nobody wants to pick them up. Nobody wants to help them out. Hogwarts Legacy Definitive Edition canceled by Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers Games has canceled the planned Hogwarts Legacy Definitive Edition. According to a report from Bloomberg's Jason Schreier, the Definitive Edition and DLC's cancellation comes as part of an ongoing restructure of entertainment company's video game unit. The project was officially canceled this week due to the concerns that the amount of the content wasn't substantial enough to justify the price being considered. Inside Gaming exclusively reported on the development of Hogwarts Legacy Definitive Edition and DLC back in October of 2024. The new version of the game was scheduled to include 10 to 15 hours additional content, including a new story quest, side quests, activities, and outfits. From out of the frying pan into the fire, from announcing something to dismissing it, canceling it, people are looking at where the landscape is. I'm sorry. The decline in the marketplace is due to the live service games. The decline in the marketplace is due to subscription services. The decline in the marketplace is due to the overwhelming economy that is going on at the moment. So when a company looks and sees the projections on if their game or their content is going to actually break even, actually make a profit, actually hit budget, and they don't get a clear-cut answer, then you can pretty much know that that thing is going to get canceled. And that's for everybody. If you're a fan of college football and you have EA Play and Game Pass, well, guess what? You're in luck. Today, College Football 25 has been added to EA Play and Xbox Game Pass. Toot it up, boot it up. This is what you won't do. Go get that. Man, this announcement made via Xbox Wire, the most successful sports game in the United States history, is available for EA Play subscribers and in turn subscribers to Game Pass Ultimate. Starting today, players can chase greatness with their favorite college gate teams in EA Sports College Football 25, now on the playlist, the post reads. There's no better time to step into the legendary stadiums and experience the unforgettable traditions that make college football legendary. Since its release in July, the first college football game since NCAA Football 14, College Football 25 has been one of the best-selling games in the United States. This game finished just behind Call of Duty Black Ops 6 for the best-selling game of the year. As mentioned, however, it did become the best-selling sports game of all time, surpassing NBA 2K21. The next installment of the series, College Football 26, is expected to release in July and will feature the return of real-life coaches in the game. More details on the game will be announced in the next coming months. I salute college football for showing back up. I salute each and every last one of you that put a surge inside EA's pocket with this, showing that there is a market for them. There is value for them. And the fact of the matter is, I appreciate each and every last one of you guys voting with your wallet. You did it. You made it happen, bro. This is it. If any of you want to see my thoughts on the Nintendo Direct, you can check my daily drop. That's King's Corner, where I drop daily news every day, early in the daytime, for everybody to get the daily news of what's happening and what's going on. All the Nintendo stuff will be there. If you need to get a link to it or whatever, at the end of this video, you'll see a pop up to show you, and you'll get my thoughts and you'll get my opinions. Nothing long, just a quick video for you to see exactly what I feel about the Nintendo Direct and what direction I think Nintendo's going in. Call of Duty Black Ops is doing a lot. It is doing a ton, actually. They got a new map for zombies, and we played some zombies. We probably play some zombies tomorrow. Fight Night Fridays is tomorrow. We'll probably play some zombies tomorrow, probably play some Call of Duty tomorrow. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 will receive a new Shattered Veil map in Zombies mode April 2nd, 2025. The Call of Duty just released its Season 3 Zombies trailer, which features a brand new Shattered Veil map. The new map is set to overrun the mansion, where players will find several hidden secrets to uncover. It's a massive mansion with a bunch of rooms, gadgets, trinkets to explore. However, the central mystery lies in the basement. Shattered Veil will be available as free content update for all players. Season 3 is shaping up to be one of the most eventful updates for Call of Duty, which the new content arriving on all fronts. Black Ops 6 Zombies is getting Shattered Veil. Warzone will see a return of Vernadis and the firing range, one of the most beloved Call of Duty maps. It's also returning to Black Ops 6 on April 2nd. Moreover, the developers recently confirmed that Black Ops 6 fans will be able to jump into Season 3 content 24 hours early. However, during that time, Warzone will be going offline to prepare for the return of Vernadis, as on April 3rd. Players who open Call of Duty Warzone game menu at the time can claim the Kilo 141 for free. Furthermore, Warzone 3 is bringing some gameplay changes too. The developers recently announced that the title's receiving exclusive movement changes, which will be inspired by the Omni movement but fine-tuned for Warzone. In other news, Call of Duty 2025 plan a full 6 round base maps for the Zombies mode. What's your thoughts on the new Black Ops maps? Let me know what's going on in the comments at the bottom. Let me know how you feel about this. Are you a Call of Duty fan? Is this working out to your perfection? Is Xbox and Microsoft killing it with Call of Duty? Call of Duty is killing it. Call of Duty's most controversial skin is back, but it's behind a hefty paywall. Get your ducats ready, son. Moreover, the Terminator, old familiar face, is back in town, standing ready to take the spot of the most overpowered, controversial Call of Duty skin. When Season 3 arrives in Black Ops 6 on April 2nd, players will be able to unlock R0Z3, a modern-day recreation of one of the sweatiest operators in Call of Duty history. Back in the day, Rose was the firm's favorite for players looking for an unfamiliar edge over the competition. Her skin was darker than dark, and it made her shadow in the dimly lit areas. Even a redesign to lighten her up didn't do much to stem the tide, stem the sales. There's really a sneaky catch, though. You can only get ROZ3 skin if you own Black Cell Battle Pass, the most expensive Battle Pass variant in Call of Duty. Surprise, surprise. Microsoft and Xbox is going for your wallet, son. The ROZ3 skin, which is a new take on the classic Rose operator, will be available exclusively through the Black Cell Battle Pass, which is just so happens to be the most expensive single purchase you can make in Call of Duty. It'll set you back $30 to obtain Season 3 Black Cell's Battle Pass, which is more than the average. The new Black Cell operator ROZ3 arrives in an animated mantle with her signature mask along with her faithful hound, leading some awesome array of Season 3 Black Cell content. She is joined by the roster of teched out operator skins, sleek weapon blueprints, sci-fi theme unlocks, earned exclusive through Black Cell. She looks as familiar as ever, but she has some golden splashes to make her fit the Black Cell brand. Look at that. Look at that. You guys are in trouble. Rose first appeared in Warzone in 2020. Merely months after the game hit the market, she became a staple of Battle Royale landscape, with everyone grinding the Battle Pass to tier 100 to acquire the legendary operator skin. If you got $30 to spare, you'll be happy enough with picking up Black Cell. Admittedly, it comes with heaps of bonus features for the avid Call of Duty fan. There are Black Cell exclusive weapon blueprints for ranged firearms, included the AMAX, the HDR, which is returning for the reappearance of Vanderdesh in Warzone. If you get 1,100 Call of Duty points or a 10% boost, and oh my God, and several exclusive skins for the array of operators, they're not as popular as ROZ3 would be, but you never know. Do you plan on getting that battle pass? Do you plan on getting that skin? Does this skin entice you? Are you trying to jump into that? Microsoft and Xbox wants to know, are you down for the get down? Seems like this is just a Black Ops joint. Black Ops 6 Season 3 introduces new multiplayer maps, modes, and more. Multiplayer maps, road maps has been revealed. New multiplayer maps, modes, additional equipment, and multiplayer rank changes. Man, Black Ops 6 is going at it. Look at all of these. 6v6, 2v2. Oh my God. Multiplayer modes, multiplayer maps. Listen, Sharpshooter is a free-for-all party mode where every player needs to use the same loadout. And it changes every 45 seconds. Listen, if you're a Call of Duty fan, Xbox is on your head, boy. Oh, man. You port beggars thought y'all was going to squeeze that past us and we wouldn't know that Sony is full third party. Oh, wait a second. You thought we wouldn't find out that you was full third party? I got to do real SIF mode on you dudes. Real SIF mode. Real SIF mode on you dudes because Order 66 is in session. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. You know how it is. We're going to run it up on these bums. I'm going to keep the boot on Kong's neck this whole generation. Yeah. Now, with Patapon 1+2 replay on a Nintendo Switch. Y'all didn't even save that for the Switch 2. Y'all just gave it up for the regular Switch. Y'all out here for the regular Switch like, ooh, wee. You dudes are special. What you gonna say now? Oh, that's not a mainline game. And you don't kick it because it's not like God of War, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me just take that goalpost and just slide it over. Let me just do that. Let me just take that goalpost and just slide it over. That's what you do. That's what you do how you do, girl. Move that goalpost. That's right. Take that goalpost and move it. I don't care how you move it. I don't care where the hell you put it. It is what it is, man. You doing something strange for some change, man. Hey, you called us and said, oh, we was doing something strange for some change. Now look at you, Mr. Me Too in the face. Trying to dig out old stuff, trying to make it new again. But not to be undone, son. You came out with Hot Shots Golf. Oh, man, say it ain't so. Had it on my Vita. Had it on my Vita. Was it on PlayStation Portable as well? I know it was on regular PlayStation. I'm just saying. That was your joint. Deformation Golf. Remember? It was your thing. Golf. Hot Shots. Everybody loves golf. Hot Shots. It's you. Guess who showed up at the direct? It's you. Imagine saying that we was going to show up and you showed up. Imagine thinking the bad chick was Xbox and then you got this sloppy seconds, this runner-up prize, this goof troop, if you will. This thing showed up talking about how you doing hot stuff. Yo, y'all went digging in the crates. It came up with this. Holy man. Yo, even when y'all try to copy, you can't even copy our style right. You dudes are the absolute worst. You pork begging ponies need to stop. Don't move these goalposts. Just sit there and take it, man. Take that. No Diddy. Yo, matter of fact, all Diddy. No brakes, full gas, son. That's you. Right now, baby, all up. That's you dudes. Y'all guys are weird. Huh? I can't wait to see y'all videos. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to hear how you try to explain it away. You cannot explain it away. It's you. It's in your nature. This is what you do. Now, Ubisoft and Tencent, man. Oh, man. Look like a situation, man. It looked like a situation. It looked like Ubisoft and Tencent. They gave him the bag. I don't know what the hell happens to Ubisoft after this. I don't know if they spend the money right. They haven't been spending money right. You know, I don't know, man. I'm nervous for Ubisoft, but I say Assassin's Creed is good. I'm playing it is good, but I'm in the middle of an NDA game at the moment right now. Your boy is at Beta Boy doing some NDA stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Trying to knock that out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I didn't see this coming, but they're making up a subsidiary with those franchises, a couple of studios to deal with those franchises, probably to curate those franchises. I think those franchises was the ones most looked at by Microsoft and EA. Those were the ones that was probably in jeopardy of being sold, and Tencent stepped in, and the Gilmore family probably said this is the best deal to keep the company intact without selling these franchises off to the next people. So it is what it is. We'll see what happens at the end of the day with this. Does this lead to something else? Does it not lead to something else? But yeah, man, check out my Nintendo coverage. And today, you got a chance to see Adam Fall and College Football 25 inside Game Pass. I'm going to take that logo and I'm going to download me some Adam Fall because I got to see what all the fuss is about. And I'm going to tell you, like I always tell you, try to play the Game Pass.